All right, folks, and welcome back to another episode of our venture in the visual novel If My Heart Had Wings. Last episode, yeah, Mr. Tobioka is still a jerk. Hopefully he decides to turn around in his ways, because it's not good to be a teacher and be a jerk. It's not good to be a jerk in any type of circumstance wherever you are in your life, but certainly not in a teaching position, because that's a very, very bad example. But yeah, and of course they're reminiscing the fact that, of course, Amane is going to be quitting the club after this year is over, and of course that she's going to graduate because obviously she has plenty of credits to do that. And it looks like they're going to try to be able to glide into that particular section of the sky that they always wanted to before Amane leaves. So hopefully they get the option to actually do that, because that would be really awesome. So Amane, let's pick up where we last left off, shall we? Alright, and with that, let's begin. It looks like it doesn't have much of a connection to the context of what's written before and after. It just appears suddenly and seems kind of out of place. If you're not sure where that line comes from, you'll want to check the previous episode on that. Also, the same kind of thing appears several times. Upon reading more, it doesn't really say why they had to leave. Kotori opens a page in the log. This is what was written there. I still can't forget the emotion I felt when I saw that photo. That such a beautiful view could be from above the town where I live, in the sky that is always there, stretching out far and wide. Even so, she didn't seem so surprised and looked like she wasn't moved at all. That's why I thought, I'm going to take you there for sure. When she sees the real thing, even Amane would be brought to tears, and she'll definitely be moved by it, no doubt about it. This is the page where the photo was placed inside the book. You might be right. There's no way that Amane, who is scared of heights, would want to fly above the clouds. Despite that, she caused problems for her father and continued to stay at school, becoming the super repeating student. She must want to go there or see the view that Itsuka wanted to show her. Amane-chan. Nanda? Kotori, jumping up out of her wheelchair, hastily hid the flight log behind her back. Amane looks at me. Like she says, just talking amongst ourselves. As I answer, Amane pouts. That pouting face, though. Oh, crap. She's really upset. Since she was concentrating on the drawing board, I thought she wouldn't notice what we were doing.
今年で引退しちゃうでしょ。だから。
Kotori's voice fades away. Although she used it as an excuse in the heat of the moment, we don't really want to talk about Amane leaving. In the place of Kotori, who had fallen silent, I continued the story. We were planning it in secret because we thought we might surprise you. We're going to prepare all your favorite things.
そうなんです。そうか、それは悪いことをした。送別会か、楽しみだな。
It seemed that she believed us, and then she returned to her position in front of the drawing board.
でも、これでしなきゃいけなくなったわね。
Yep. That's fine. Let's have a farewell party.
やだけど、やりたい。
I nod in agreement with Kotori. It's not that I want to say goodbye to Amane. However, if that's the way it is, I want to give her a proper send-off. Is this the only thing you need?
シャーペンの芯がなくなりそうだから、それも買っておこう。
I follow Amane into the stationery store. Today I've gone shopping with Amane. I'm what you might call a bag carrier. Even so, going out with Amane, just the two of us, could be called one of the perks of the job.
よし、もう忘れ物はないぞ。
Nope. Shall we head back?
今日はありがとう。おかげでいっぱい買えた。
No, it's no problem at all. Amane bought paper and equipment for drawing, and also some other tools. For what purpose, I don't know. The amount and the weight would be too much for Amane to carry by herself.
けど、どうして急に買い出しに付き合ってくれたんだ？
Well, I thought it might be tough to do it by yourself. Today I have been entrusted with a secret mission. While the others prepare for the farewell party, I have to buy them some time. A few days ago, it was hastily decided that we would hold a farewell party, but in order to surprise Amane even just a little, we planned to keep, at the very least, the day and time of the party a secret. Right now, Kotori and the others should be proceeding with the preparations at the dormitory. They should be all right with that. They had called for some help, so they told me not to worry. Huh? Amane, where are you going? Amane started to walk in the opposite direction to the school.
荷物を持って帰るんだ。飛び魚荘に。
Huh? Why? Aren't you going to put them in the garage?
ああ、これは寮で作業できるように買ったものだからな。
Oh boy. Really? That must be why she's buying large amounts of the same things that she has on her desk in the garage.
どうしたんだ？帰らないのか？
Well, this is bad. If she goes back to the dormitory like this, they'll be caught in the middle of the preparations. Well, why don't we go for a little stroll?
別に構わないが。
What's this all of a sudden? Her face seemed to say, but she agreed to it. Okay, let's go. As far as possible. Oh, jeez. As far as possible. Following that idea, I chose the course for the stroll. If we take a detour past the lake along the promenade, then I noticed that we were walking up a gentle slope.
これは見事だな。
Amane let out a sigh as though she was impressed by the sight of the windmills lined up along the gently sloping hill. Is this the first time you've seen them?
下から見るのはな。 湖越しにか、空の上からしか見たことなかった。
Not many people would have seen this place from the air. I was one of those people. I feel quite proud of that.
ここは自然エネルギーの研究施設だったな。私が慶風学園に来た頃にはまだ建設中だった。
It was when I had moved away from here. I see. At that time, Amane was already a student of Keifu Academy. You were in the Roblox Club in the first grade, and after that you joined the Soaring Club, didn't you?
ああ、そうだ。入ったというより、部を作ったという言い方が正しいな。
Together with Itsuka, is that right? For a moment, Amane looks at me in a mysterious way, then nods. She must find it strange to hear us using Itsuka's name.
私はイスカに誘われたんだ。イスカがあの写真やガレージを見つけてきて、ソアリング部を作ろうと言い出した。
I wish I could have seen it.
何をだ？
You at that time. Amane at the same age as Kotori and Ageha. Amane looks at her own body again.
今とそう変わらないと思うぞ。
Her chest must have been just as big back then, too. Kotori would be jealous if she heard that. Her looks aside, I can't imagine Amane Mochizuki as an innocent, very young girl. Her height might not have changed much since the time she joined the robot club. What did you do in the club back then?
それも今とそんなに変わらない。グライダーを作って飛ばそうとしてた。あの頃の私はグライダーにあまり興味がなく、ただイスカが写真の場所へ行ってみたいと言うから、それを手伝っている感覚だった。
Is it different now?
航空工学は私の専門分野ではないが、研究してみると面白い発見がたくさんあった。それにみんなと、小鳥やアゲハや葵くんと一緒に何かをするのは楽しい。主翼が完成した時のことを覚えているかい？
Yeah, of course.
あの時嬉しかったんだ。みんなの力が、いや、気持ち、うまく言えないが、それが形になったような気がして。だから飛ぶのは怖かったけど、テストフライトが楽しみだった。
Amane. Without realizing, I feel taken aback. I usually never know what she's thinking, but now I knew that she felt it the same way I did back then.
きっと何でもいいんだと思う。みんなが夢中になれるものなら。
That just happened to be the glider. The rest of us could probably say the same thing.
ずっと知りたかったんだ。イスカが夢中になってた理由を。
Says Amane as she looks into the distant view on the other side of the lake.
あの雲の回廊を飛べば、それがわかるかもしれない。
So that's why it's your goal? In that place, even if she's all alone, maybe even now Amane isn't really that into making gliders. The thing that she's chasing after is not the sky, but Isuka. Where is Isuka now? The question that I had been on the verge of asking before, but had stopped myself, just slipped out. Amane looks at the windmills turning slowly into the wind.
さあ、わからない。どこかへ行ってしまった。
Amane was smiling. Not like she was sad or lonely, but like she had given up. I regretted asking such an unnecessary question. Not knowing what to say next, I look up at the windmills with her. Every time I see them, it's such a tranquil scene. It feels as if living life rushing around, living according to time is so silly.
それにしても暑いな。ソーラーパネルが大活躍だな。
Yeah. Other than the windmills, there were also solar panels to generate electricity. In the direct sun of the middle of the summer, they must be working like crazy right now.
そろそろ帰ろうか。
Huh? Well, what shall we do? Maybe we should stay for a little longer. I checked the time on my cell phone, and it's still a bit too early.
でも暑いぞ。ほら、汗がこんなに。
She's got a point, buddy. She says as she pulls her sweaty clothes away from her chest. That's what Agaha said once. That is the area that gets the most sweaty. Okay, let's go to the convenience store. I'll buy you an ice cream.
アイスか。いいな。
Don't spoil her appetite, though. Looking like she was about to start drooling, Amane immediately started walking. Sorry about that, folks. Alright, we're gonna continue. Looking like she was about to start drooling, Amane immediately started walking. I go after her, carrying the bags.
私はストロベリーのやつがいいな。甘酸っぱくて美味しいな。
Go ahead, have whichever one you like. In order to buy them some time, it looks like I'll need to get her to eat about 2 or 3 ice creams. We're going to be eating later, but that shouldn't be a problem for Amane.
ただいま。
Going into the entranceway, Amane is surprised by the sound of a cracker going off. Seeing Kotori and Agaha there, she said,
今日は私の誕生日だった。違うって。自分の誕生日覚えてないの？
Valid question. That is a valid question.
さあさあ、どうぞ奥へ。
She's like, don't you know your own birthday? With a big question mark on her face, Amane is brought into the dining hall, and without hesitation, she showed her amazement when she saw the spectacle awaiting her. I followed her inside, and I also let out a little gasp. There, the dining table was overflowing with food. I guess there wasn't enough budget to actually simulate some actual food, so we're just gonna use our imagination, okay?
すごい、美味しそうな食べ物がいっぱいだ。気に入ってくれたみたい。まずは成功だね。
Kotori and Agaha smile at each other.
天音先輩、長い間お疲れ様でした。忘れちゃったの？送別会するって言ってたでしょ？
It seemed like she really had forgotten and said, "Oh yeah," and nodded when she finally remembered.
忘れなきゃいけないと思ってたから頑張ったんだ。
If you try your best to forget something, wouldn't that just make the memory more vivid? That's what Amane's like, though. She's not like ordinary people. Sorry, Amane. We didn't want you to see them preparing everything, so that's why I've been taking you to all those different places all day.
約束だよね。天音先輩とデートできちゃうなんて。
Hey, that's not what it was about.
あれはデートだったのか。
Oh dear. No, I just said...
初めてした。そうか、あれがデートなのか。引退前にまた一ついい思い出ができた。だって喜んでもらえたみたいよ。
Yeah.
赤くなってる。やらしい。
How the heck is that creepy? Shut up, will ya? More importantly, you guys have done a great job getting all this food ready. By the looks of it, Western food is the main focus here. It's Italian and French, but I'm not that clued up on it, so I don't know the names. However, there are things like roast beef and chicken that had been cooked in the oven, so it's a lot like real restaurant food.
ひばりねん手伝ってもらったのよ。
As Kotori spoiled the surprise slightly, Hibari, who couldn't wait any longer, came into the dining hall.
こんばんは、あまねさん。こんばんは。小鳥ちゃんに頼まれてお手伝いさせてもらいました。
Ah, I see. So that's why.
言っときますけど、私たちもちゃんと手伝ったんだからね。ねえ。
Then, after Hibari, Anchan came in. We invited him to surprise Amane.
Amane, 引退おめでとう。
達也、ありがとう。いいのかな、私たちも混ぜてもらって。
Mabo actually showed up, though?
いいんじゃねえの、俺らも草むしり手伝ったんだし。
Otaru and Masasugu are here too. Like Masasugu says, they did help out, but at times like this, the more the merrier.
パーティーと聞いちゃ黙ってられないからね。
Uh-huh, we know, Kaneko. Kaneko? I thought you were back home.
追い出されてきた。
Long story, folks. Check the previous episodes. She must have been wandering around in her underwear again. Typical. But we can't leave her out of the party. She's helped out with this and that too.
わあ、賑やかだな。
It's like she's talking about someone else's party.
主役はあまねちゃんよ。そうそう、今日は先輩の送別会ですからね。そうだった。ありがとう、みんな。さあ、今夜は飲んで歌ってじゃんじゃん騒ごう。
Hopefully that's just apple cider. Don't go too crazy. This building's old and falling apart, you know. Yeah, seriously.
おいしい、おいしい。
The eating sounds are kind of funny in these things.
相変わらずだわね。がっかり感が半端ないわね。
Everyone sighs when they see the way that Amane eats, and that totally ruins the effect of her good looks.
どうしたのみんな。なんでもないわ。料理気に入ってもらえてよかったです。
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
うん、おいしい。すごいな。今日の料理は豪華だな。ひばり姉が腕を振るってくれたからね。小鳥ちゃんの大切な先輩さんなんですもの。半端なお料理は出せないわ。
Hibari emphasizes that point. She's a good person, but when it comes to Kotori, she gets a scary look in her eyes.
このチキンおいしいな。
She wolfs down the grilled herb chicken with a complete lack of manners. I felt a little sad to think that I would no longer be able to see the way she eats so excitedly.
ついにAmaneも引退か。もっとも最初はまだ続けてたことに驚いたけどな。
父にたくさん迷惑をかけた。これからは親孝行しないといけない。
お前の口から親孝行なんて言葉が聞けるなんてな。
ねえねえ、あんちゃんもソアリング部を復活させた時のメンバーなの？
俺か？俺は違うぞ。後から誘われたんだ。
by Amane?
どうだったかな。
達也を誘ったのはミスカだ。私が作ったパーツを見てミスカがこれはまずいって言い出して、一体何がまずかったのか今でもよくわからないんだが。
Amane didn't understand, but we got it straight away. And that's when he asked Anchan?
あんちゃんは昔から工場の手伝いしてて、その手の加工技術はお手の物だったもんね。
うん、それもあるが。
あるが？
おっと、これは誰にも言っちゃいけないってイスカから言われていたんだった。危ない危ない。
It seems that there's some deep meaning in what she just said. If it was any ordinary person cutting themselves off like that, it would be like they were waiting for us to say, "So tell us." But with her, I don't think that's the case.
それってやっぱあれじゃない？ね
今のソアリング部を始めたのはイスカとアマネだ。当時は2人だけだったんだ。
え、2人でできたんですか？部活に。
当時の生徒会は甘かったからな。特にアマネには。何せ学校創立以来の天才少女だ。先生も大抵のことには目をつぶっていた。
へえ、そうだったのか。
As Amane slurps her soup, she speaks like she's talking about someone else again.
私は天才なんかじゃないのにな。イスカにいつもバカだバカだと言われていた。
あまね先輩のことをそんな風に言えちゃうなんて。イスカってそんなにすごい子だったの？
ああ、イスカは天才だった。
When Amane answers, she speaks proudly of her, as if she were her own. A genius that surpasses Amane Mochizuki? I can't imagine that. Looking over towards Anchan, he shrugs his shoulders and smiles.
確かイスカが見つけてきたんだよな。ガレージとそこに眠っていたグライダーを。
Amane nods while busily biting into her chicken.
ある日突然言ってきたんだ。すごいものを見つけたって。それでグライダーを飛ばすことになった。
A lot of the description had been left out, but I understand it for the most part. So decide not to delve into any deeper. This kind of thing often happens when talking to Amane.
お前たちが乗っているあの機体も元は OB が自作したものにアマネたちが手を加えたんだぞ。
私ずっとあまねちゃんたちが全部作ったんだと思ってた。 OB の人たちもすごかったんだね。
Hearing about the achievements of club members from days gone by made our own achievements seem quite insignificant. We gotta work harder. While we talk about the history of the Soaring Club, the ones who don't have much to do with it were just enjoying the food.
マー君、これ美味しいよ。ベーコンが巻いてあるやつ。
どれどれ。おほ、マジでうめえ。いいなこういう飯。うちじゃラーメンと餃子ばっか食わされてるからな。
うちもお父さんが洋食嫌いだから、あんまりこういうの食べたことないよ。おかわりどんどんしてね。まだたくさんあるから。あ、はい。小鳥さんのお姉さん優しいね。
しかも超美人じゃねえか。葵のやついい生活しやがって。
おかわり。
はいはい、ただいま。
It's okay, I'll do it.
いいのよ。水瀬さんは座ってて。
She said as her slippers pattered as she went into the kitchen.
ひばりさんってさ、絶対いいお嫁さんになるよね。
Yeah.
彼氏とかいるのかな。どこの馬の骨ともわからないやつにお姉ちゃんをあげる気はないからね。 付き合う相手はこの私が厳しく審査するわ。こっちはこっちでシスコン丸出しね。違うわ
Oh.
よ。私はただひばり姉が大好きなだけで。
That excuse is completely lame. Well, it's good for sisters to get along.
ハバネの姉ちゃんってあんちゃんと同い年くらい？
Oh, snap.
かな。
We all look at Anchan, then at Amane.
ってことは先輩とも同じくらいか。はーい、お待たせしました。
Hibari puts a second helping of chicken on Amane's plate. If Amane hadn't become the super repeat student and had just graduated normally, maybe she would have ended up like her. Nah, there's no way that could happen. She would have swapped her school uniform for a white coat and joined her dad working in the lab. Maybe her lifestyle wouldn't be that different to how it is now.
そういやさ、
And we're going to find out what reminded her on the next episode of If My Heart Had Wings. No, I'm kidding. All right, so we're going to hold it right there, folks, because this is starting to get a bit long and I don't want to make it too long. But yeah, also sorry, really sorry about that phone call. Normally I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, so I apologize for that ringing through. But hey, that happened. So quite the interesting episode. Yeah. I guess they were never probably going to throw a party, but I guess in that circumstances, I guess it kind of just pans out that way. But yeah, very interesting development and everything. I'm not sure if that walk with Amane and Aoi is going to bring the two of them closer together. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind pairing Amane and Aoi together. I think they might do decently. But then again, considering that Anchan and Amane are somewhere more of the same age, being that he's more into engineering stuff and she's into more like research, science research, I think they would make a good couple as well. Now, with Ageha and Aoi, I think they could possibly make good friends if they just, if they manage to patch up some rough edges that they've had with each other related to Aoi's condition back then and what it is now. But we'll see what happens. I'm not sure how any of this is going to turn out. There's probably more to this that's going to happen down the road. So we'll see. But ultimately, thank you so much for watching today. Hopefully you liked it. And if you did, maybe leave a like. And also, if you want to see more, maybe also consider subscribing. So until next time, happy mixing, everyone.